Welcome to That's Gonna Be Hot, a show about hot sauces and other spicy foods and snacks. I'm your host George, and I'll be taste testing sauces and other snacks and rating them on 4 categories: flavor, intensity, versatility, and length of the burn. Today, I'm going to be trying out what I think you pronounce is CaJohn's. It's CaJohns. It says nothing beyond extremely hot sauce. If you watched last week's episode, the Constrictor, it is a little over 2 million Scoville units. I think it's 2,200,000. Let me just read the ingredients of this real quick, and you'll see why I'm a little nervous for this one. Ingredients are water, red habanero pepper mash, a tropical fruit salad that has like pineapple, some papaya, guava, passion fruit in it, tomato paste, mustard, and a 4 million Scoville unit oleoresin capsicum. So this is right at twice as hot as what I ate last week, and I had a little bit of a rough time with that. It says on the bottle here, it won't kill you, but you'll wish it did. So that sounds promising, but no, pretty simple setup again. Got my chicken wings, pizza, and I just went with an egg because I figured it's gonna be so hot, it's probably not gonna be that enjoyable anyway. So just gonna go with whatever I've got around the house. And all these super hot ones, I always get real thick stuff up around the edge. Let's see, so I can get some of that out. I'll be right back. Alright, as you can see, it's pretty thick, kind of clogging up there, so I'm just gonna mix that in, because that looked like pure pepper mash that was stuck up to the top. So, oh yeah, that's gonna be hot right there. It smells very similar to last week. For it to be habaneros, it does kind of have it almost does have a Carolina Reaper scent to it. So, oh well. Might not be able to tell, I'm kind of shaking a little bit. I'm hoping that I've just kind of psyched myself out so much that it won't really be as bad as what I'm expecting. It says use 1 drop at a time. I think that's a little more than a drop, but oh well. Here we go. Yep, that's hot. I can already tell it's going to be one of those ones that kind of starts off not too bad, so that you don't exactly think that you're going to die when you first start eating it. But I have a feeling it's going to build up a little bit. But so far, nothing too crazy. But it does bring on the hiccups there. But let's move on to the egg. Oh, that's plenty too. I know some people are disappointed when I don't get the hiccups, so I think it's funny too. So. I can't say, for this to say that's got 4 million units in it, it's really not that bad. The hiccups, you probably would think otherwise, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's hot, but I don't feel don't feel like I'm out panicking. Just take a couple. And lastly, try it on the pizza. I normally go for just cheese, but I was in the mood for pepperoni today. That's actually pretty good. It's really not that bad. No, it didn't kill me. I don't quite wish that it did, because it's not that bad that I feel like I need to be put out of my misery. But it is a little hot, so I'm gonna sit here for a minute, try to get my hiccups to stop, let my mouth cool off, and I'll come back and I'll give it a rating. Alright, so that was the Nothing Beyond Extremely Hot Sauce by CaJohn's, or CaJohn's, or CaJohn's, or however you're supposed to say it. This is a bottle I actually picked up at Bass Pro Shop, so if you stop by a Bass Pro Shop, you should be able to get it, or you can also get it at CaJohn's, or CaJohn's, or CaJohn's.com. As always, I'll post a link down in the description. So jump right into my ratings. As far as the flavor went for this one, I was really kind of expecting it to not taste good, since it had the Scoville like extract or whatever you call it in it. But it was actually pretty good. So I'm gonna I'll give it a 7 for the flavor. It is very heavy on the pepper flavor. I didn't really taste much of the, I guess, the tropical fruit salad mix stuff that they called it in there. But it did have a good flavor. The heat, again, not as bad as I was expecting. Probably a little hotter if I had to compare it to what I've done in the past. Maybe somewhere around the Thor's Hammer, which I think I gave a 7. So I'll probably give this one an 8 out of 10 for the heat. I do believe that this could be one where it's kind of a fine line between this is a good amount of heat to holy cow, this is way too much, I've made a mistake. So yeah, one or two drops at a time. This one is probably all you're gonna need. Versatility, I would give it a 9 for versatility. It tasted good on everything. I could see me putting this on tacos, maybe some spice up a bowl of soup or a bowl of chili, something like that. It was actually really good on everything. And then the length of the burn, again, this is one of those ones where after you eat it, it does kind of make everything else feel hot, even if there's no sauce on it. That lasted for maybe 5 or 6 minutes, and then like all the heat went away somewhere between 8 and 10 minutes. So no more than about 10 minutes for the burn on this one. Good sauce. This is one that, like I said, I did not think I was going to enjoy it. I did not think that I would eat any more of it after I filmed this video, but I can see me actually using this one more than just this one time. So that is this one. For next week, I know a couple weeks ago I was supposed to do the Hot Ones challenge for the current season, and I know that wrapped up this week, so I wanted to do it while it was still going, but I'm gonna do that video next week, hopefully with a guest. If not, I'll think of something. So you don't want to miss that one. I know I've tried a couple of those, and there's a few that I really want to try. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and so hit that bell and whatever makes YouTube work. I don't even know. I just sit here in front of the camera and eat hot stuff. I don't really know how it works. But don't forget to come back for my weekly snack videos, and starting next week, I'm gonna start uploading on Saturdays for my hot sauces, and then Wednesdays, still keep my snacks on Wednesdays. But as always, thanks for watching, and come back again for more episodes of That's Gonna Be Hot.